Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2024 Volkswagen Atlas Peak Edition SE with technology 4Motion Turbo. This particular one is deep black pearl effect on the exterior with Titan black leatherette interior and orange stitching. It features LED running lights, LED light bar across the front, an illuminated front logo. These added Peak Edition chrome strips at the top of the grille here that doesn't show up on the regular Atlas. They're flat silver finish down here at the base of the bumper, and these scales down here at the bottom gives it a much more rugged look. It also has 18-inch alloy wheels and all-terrain tires. That sharp bow line that goes down the side, out of the headlights, over the wheel arches, under the door handle, into the wheel arch in the back, and into the tail light. And then you also have Peak Edition flare on the quarter panel and door panel here. Much more rugged cladding down below as well, trimmed out in that flat silver finish. Black roof rails, black window surrounds, black flares on the rear spoiler as well. An LED light bar across the back with an illuminated logo. You do also have the oversized reflector right here, and then you have dual faux exhaust tips at the base here. They're kind of rectangular in shape here. And then there's your 5,000-pound tow hitch with a 7-pin adapter. Much more rugged cladding down at the base of the bumper as well. It says Atlas right here, blacked out except for the letters, just like the SEL R-Line Black Edition for 2023. It says SE off to the side and 4Motion off to the right. These come standard as all-wheel drive. They also come standard with a panoramic sunroof and these 18-inch wheels. Let's take a look at the inside. As we open this up here, quartzite gray right here on the inset. Quartzite gray leatherette here, and then perforated quartzite gray leatherette here. Black leatherette down below with an orange contrast stitch. Bottoms to the cup, to the door handles here. Silver tips on the window switches. And then a power lift gate where you can just lift up on this guy right here. And that's going to open that rear hatch there. I can also lift up on that guy and hold and close that hatch as well. So I can do contactless pickup. Just make sure you hold it till it closes. Stainless steel scuff plate down here before you enter. Quartzite gray on the bolster here, trimmed out with the contrast stitch in orange on each side right there. One contrast stitch here is gray, the other is orange. And then a double contrast stitch in orange up here on the manual headrest. The arm pad here is also trimmed out in orange. And there's a look at your back seats there. Diamond stitch on the seats there. The two outboard seats there have that. The middle seat does not. Fold down armrest in the middle, adjustable headrests on all. Now you have power lumbar here, forward back up and down here, seat back adjust here. And as you climb in here, here's a look at the digital cockpit. So you've got this display here, it's defaulting in orange, and I'm gonna do this so the sun's not so bad. Move it around in front here. So you can see that there. Actually, that's not gonna work, so we're gonna come back over here. The sun wasn't out really, so I didn't think I had to aim it where the sun wasn't blocking it. But you do have multiple views here. So you've got that view there, and just by hitting the view button here, I can change it to these different views here. Now there is one that's unique to the Peak Edition, this guy right here, that shows elevation above sea level. That carbon fiber finish here that's on the door panel goes across the dash behind the infotainment screen over to the other side. Now, there's some differences with this car compared to other SE techs. Yes, it has the illuminated logo up front. Yes, it has the LED light bar, but it also has ambient lighting. There's a speaker up here instead of the storage tray. So we're going to go to the ambient lighting here, hit vehicle again up here. We're going to go to interior, whoops, and we're going to hit ambient lighting. So I can actually turn on and off ambient lighting, and I can also turn off automatic. And now, instead of it defaulting to orange, I can change what it's displayed as. I'm partial to purple. There's what purple looks like there. So you've got that right there, and it changes everything here. And there's ambient lighting that goes through into the doors. The rear doors included, all the way back. Now, during the daylight, especially now that the sun's coming out, you're not really going to see that. You can see a little bit of purple there shining through. The camera usually picks it up pretty well, and it changes everything to purple here. The steering wheel is a leather wrap flat bottom steering wheel. It's also heated. There's your heated steering wheel icon right there. You do also have volume control over here to the left, song skip and preset skip over here. And it's an adjustable steering wheel. I can pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, set it where I need it, and then lock it in. And then I also have this Peak Edition flare here. Stainless steel pedal caps down below, and also a footrest down there. So let's go over to this screen here. With this screen here, you have climate control on it as well. I just hit the little tray. I'll back up so you can see that. Hit right here. This always shows up here just like your system tray for your Microsoft computer or your Mac. That's always there, so you're just going to tap there to bring up climate control. This is currently off, so I'm going to hit the power button there. Now it's on for me, and I don't need it on low, so I'm going to raise the temperature here. I can hit the plus or minus here, and then I can also swipe from left to right, from cold to warm, to raise that temperature on the little sill down here at the bottom. Volume controls there as well, but you're not really going to use these that much. So, and they're not backlit. You're going to use volume control over here on the stereo, and then you're going to use probably the plus or minus on the screen here. The fan speed is adjusted right here. So you've got that guy there, and then there's all of these different vent setups here. You've also got air care. Air care is your air filtration system, where it scrubs the filters scrub the air before it circulates in the cabin, so you don't smell a stinky roadkill and things like that outside, your outside environment. You also have smart climate, which allows you to do quick access to these things like warm feet, cool hands. Warm hands, warm feet, cool feet, quick cooling, things of that nature there. You can also speak it. Hello, Volkswagen. My feet are cold.
Okay, warming your feet in the front.
Okay, so it's now warming my feet in the front. I'm gonna go here though and turn that back off. And we're gonna go back to climate here, and we're gonna do the fan speed down, and we're gonna sync it. So now I've got sync here. I can also do the rear, where I can actually change the temperature in the back and also adjust the fan in the back. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna raise the temperature though. So that is also where my backup camera is. This is also where my app connect stuff is. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay are both done wirelessly. You just set it up through Bluetooth, and then it automatically connects. Wireless charging right here on the left. This little trap door here hides your phone there. Now it'll charge your phone through the case unless you're using a thick OtterBox or maybe a pop socket on the back. And then you also have two USB-C connections right here that are backlit. Another one up here on the side of the mirror. If you can see that up there, right there, for a dash cam. Speaking of the mirror, we have an auto dimming home link mirror in this one. This is not a standard item, it's extra, but this one has it with the digital compass there. You also have a vanity mirror on each side with an LED light above, so you have that on each side. A light gray headliner as well. I'll get back to that sunroof and headliner here in a minute, but vents are down below here, and also off to the side over there stacked, and over here to the side stacked. So back to this infotainment screen here. I don't have navigation on this one, even though it shows the navigation icon as just a default of the system. It's going to say starting navigation here, but since this car doesn't have navigation on it, I can touch and hold and get the trash can to pop up, and I can delete that tile and use one of these others. We'll save that for the first owner. In this box here, there's my auto start, stop, shut off. I also have my tire pressures and my oil levels right there. So I can do all of that stuff right there. This gloss black finish is all over the center console right here. This fancy little shifter here, you have reverse, neutral, drive, and sport handled with this guy. Park is a button handled up top, and then there's your start stop button right there. So to put this in reverse, I just put my foot on the brake and I push forward. It chimes like an Audi, shows me the little yellow icon there. And then over here, here's my backup camera. The yellow line shows trajectory steering. I also have this animation that shows tire swing. So I have that there. The green line signifies straight back, and the red line signifies where my bumper is and where the rear hatch is. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in park. I do have the e-brake right there. I can just lift up on that guy to activate. Now this shifter is new. It has what's called a shift by wire setup. So that allows me to have this space freed up down here for storage. So I have that down there. It's a pretty large area. You do also have this for your key fob. This nice chunky key fob here with the Volkswagen logo on the back. There's more storage right here. And then I also have storage inside this armrest and a USB-C connection right there that's backlit. Over here on this side, here's the glove box here. Storage in there. You can see the purple highlights now for the ambient lighting. There's your manuals right there. Tire warranty is all in there, and your seatbelt clip protectors there. Passenger side seat is upholstered just like the driver's seat, except now this seat is manual. There's the manual pull right there to move the seat forward and back. Over on this side, there are two handles here. This one adjusts the seat back pitch, and this one here raises and lowers the seat in a pumping fashion. Bottle and cup storage over there, more orange stitching in the arm pad there. Up here on that sunroof, giant panoramic sunroof with a power sunshade. 2 sliders up here, so to open that, just touch your finger to the front right there, to the deliberate touch, and swipe back. That opens that sunshade, it goes all the way back. And to do the same thing for the left slider, touch the front of the sunroof deliberately, just a deliberate touch and hold and swipe back. That's going to open the sunroof as well. Tinted glass on both of these windows here. There's your pop-up windscreen right there. So you've got lots of open space back there. Let's take a look at the back seats, or the middle seats I should say. I always say back seats. There's a look at your wheels right there. All-terrain tires as well. This one comes in at $49,048. Extras on this one include $405 for the auto-dimming home link mirror, $346 for the monster match right there, $275 for prepaid maintenance, tongue-tied, first day with the new lips, tongue-tied, $275 for the prepaid maintenance for a 3rd year, $110 for luggage nets, $17 for the USB-C connector cable or the adapter, $13.50 for destination, brings you to $49,058. You open this guy up back here. There's a look at your seats there. It's a bench seat with 3 sets of car seat hookups there. So you can get 3 car seats across this bench. There's a fold-down armrest in the middle and a diamond stitching on the 2 outboard seats. There's a sunshade over here on this side, so I can just lift up on this guy and put that in place. Both doors have that back here in the back. More carbon fiber pattern down here around the door handle, and then the combo of quartzite gray leatherette and perforated leatherette here with the black arm pad down below. Storage right there in the bottom of the door handle, and then you also have these 3 storage bins here. There's a look at those seats again. That quartzite gray goes down the side of the bolster here, trimmed out with the orange stitching. Same with the headrest here, a double band of orange stitching there on the headrest. All 3 of these are manually adjusted. And here's the lever to slide the seat or lift the seat up to get access to the 3rd row. The bottom drops out, the seat pitches forward on rollers, and your adult passengers can climb into the back here. Those headrests flick up with the flick of a wrist. Orange contrast stitching on those headrests as well, and also on the seat bolsters. Quartzite gray trims it out. There you go. These seats sit nice and high off the floor, so an adult passenger will sit back there with no problem. To move the seat forward, you just lift up the opposite way. This is a 2-way switch, and push back on the seat. It locks in place, and now you have a bar underneath to lift up on and slide the seat back into place. With these seats, these bench seats, again, you can get 3 car seats in here, but you also have the flexibility of moving things forward and back to adjust for passengers in the back and then in the middle. Adult passengers, even with this seat all the way back, still have room back there. This doesn't touch their knees in most cases. If they do, you just move them a little bit forward. I'm going to show you where I sit here. I have lots of leg room here. I have easily 8 to 10 inches of knee space back here in the back. So I can move this seat forward and still have space. So I moved that up about halfway, and I still have easily 4 inches of knee space here. There's a look at the center console back here, climate control there. 2 USB-Cs right here, and a 3-prong plug-in to charge your laptop. There you go. There's a look up front there. Instrument cluster and center console there, and to look up at that giant panoramic sunroof again. Very, very comfortable. Fold down armrest right here. It's squishy yet firm. Let's take a look at the rear hatch. There's a look at your wheels again right there. As we come around in the rear hatch here, right between the T and the L, just squeeze right there. That opens the hatch. There's a look through from the back to the front. This is a true 7-seater setup there. There's your giant panoramic sunroof, your instrument cluster right there, and center console right there. C-pillar vents on the left and also on the right over here. There's also 2 more USB-C connections right there. They're also backlit. You have a 12-volt charger port right there, and then seatbelt clips over here, and also over here to protect your seatbelts from when you're carrying cargo. Front license plate bracket right here. You put that on request. Your cargo blocks here, and then here is your adapter cable right here. Monster match right there, and the Volkswagen cargo protection system here. You just lift up the carpet here and the floor. That's where you release. You pull the pin on that guy and unscrew it. This carpeted floor removes, and there's your spare. And then you have your jack right there. Here's the power liftgate button right here. This car comes with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. 4 years, 50,000 miles, and includes 3 years of included maintenance. Also, if you buy from me in Bommarito, St. Peter's, we're going to give you an additional 3 years of free maintenance. Your 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil change is covered, and we're giving you your 40, 50, and 60,000 mile oil change as well. That's a local deal only. You have to come to my dealership to redeem that. So if you're interested in this car, give me a call. 636-290-4257. 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. And remember, we give you a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty, also free of charge. 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty, free of charge. You can fly in and drive out. I'll pick you up at the airport. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great day.